Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more blueprints. Last time, we tried to figure out the cipher for the family core, and we have a pretty good idea now. Right now, previously, I had Shill Water Tenths Blank Roods. Now, I went back in my time between this episode and last episode, and it kind of looked over some of the letters, and I realized that the H in Shill Water could be switched for a T if you were to do it differently, which I feel like technically would be incorrect because you want the lowest number possible, which would correlate to D instead of T, which is 20. But it makes more sense to think about still water. And I also looked at the word Roods several times and double checked several of the letters there. And didn't find much different. I think I looked at the OO and the D, and all of those seem to line up. So maybe I'll need to take another look at the R. If the R was different, what could it be? OOD. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm just assuming it means rude. R-O-O-D-S. Roods, plural. But I don't know what that is, so that's what we'll be trying to find out today. So I'm relying more on the still water part. And with that being said, let's continue with day 171. Another thing I might do today is go back and finish claiming the trophy in the dare mode run. And at some point I want to do cursed mode as well. And another thing I want to do is speedrun. So yeah, this stream, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do in that regard, but as it stands, let's theorize more about this core clue. I'll go for the boudoir here. Another thing that I did was I remembered one of the statues in the foyer being kind of strangely named G-R-E-Yena. And I figured, oh, well, here's the foyer, so I can show it off. I was thinking, what if we needed to apply the core theory to this as well? But I'm not sure if that'll work or not, because JE, when you break it up, isn't 4 separate numbers. It's just 3 numbers, with J being 10 and E being 5. So unless we're supposed to take the whole thing as a single core theory example, I don't think doing that makes much sense. It would be very interesting if we need to do the core theory on all of these names. Although what I haven't thought to do, and what I was thinking about doing earlier, is trying the core theory on Swan Song HSS, which is the message that's shown on the monitors. Because we did get that thing originally saying that like the Swan Song license plate was an acronym, and I'm not sure if that just means like it stands for something else. But yeah, several things we can try to do today. I'll start working on that if we make it to security. Okay, let's go for the library here. Kind of deadening ourselves a little bit, but that's all right. The veranda. Sure. Might as well do some digging. Back to the beginning we go. I think I got this gem. I did. Security, where are you? If I focus just on the still water part of the clue, the first things that come to mind to me are the well, and then, I mean, there is the root cellar with that little bucket of water that we experimented with last time. I think that would be considered still water. And there's the reservoir. So maybe we'll take another look at the reservoir today. Lost and found, huh? I think I better go with garage. I'm afraid I might run out of keys otherwise. Another thing that we can do is go ahead and use Banner of the King on green runes, since we have so many verandas. That might be helpful. Let's continue exploring for a little bit. Okay, down to one entranceway, or one doorway, I should say. Come on. Dice. I have plenty of dice, so I don't think I'll get stuck. But more would be nice. Okay, I think I'm fine choosing the Cloister of Rhina here. Ooh, although that is all my gems. Unless I want to go down to the underground and pick up a gem from the letter down there, which honestly might be worth it. Let's go ahead and do that. Let me dig there. No! Guess I never really paid attention to this big old board here. Guess that's just always there, huh? Couldn't tell if that was like writing on the stone or just marks. It looks like just marks. Another mystery that we have to solve is that 7 being on the antechamber lever next to the, in the throne room, I should say. Next to the throne. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to turn the dial. Whoopsies. There's no water down here, I don't think. No. At least none that I can see. Also trying to keep in mind the besoiled child note. What could that mean? Still inaccessible. Don't think we need anything from there. Oh, wait. I want to make sure. Okay, good. My stream on YouTube is public. For some reason, it had previously set my streams to private without my knowledge. And I was afraid that that setting had stayed, but nope, it is public. Well, we have that open now. I've also not really been paying attention to like the words inscribed here. O Ven Navarai. Of N. N is north, right? Of. I think Of is like towards north. Or Of is towards, so towards north. New Airy. Nev. I think Nev is new. Where's my Arajan notes? Oh boy. Yeah, so it's saying towards north, New Airy, which I'm guessing is referring to like trying or wanting to overthrow Fen Ares, maybe. Hmm. Does make me want to explore the tomb again and try to fully read that Arajan note. Might do that. But it doesn't seem like that'll help me in my current situation. Tints blank Roods. Very strange. Back we go. Hope we get some more gems soon so I don't run out of stuff. The solarium would increase our luck with the Cloister Rhina, so let's go for that. Nope, there are gems. There are gems. Very nice. And then now I'm kind of hoping for a electric eel aquarium. Yeah, there we go. Very good. I'll definitely take these. Okay, want to go to the left ideally. Workshop isn't bad though. And that fact that allows me to craft the detector shovel, which is pretty good. Archives, wow. Let's go for the gallery for now. I'll pick this up just in case. I wonder if there are any roots depicted in this painting. I mean, the flowers have stems. I'm not sure if I would consider those roots of any kind. Maybe it's like the roots of evil, right? With the 7 deadly sins. That might be worth exploring. Oh, not... I hope I can get security sometime soon. Because I need to unlock these doors. Luckily, I do have quite a few rerolls. Greenhouse. Sure, let's take this here. It gives us the watering can, which is very good. One more doorway opened. Let's hope that I can use key 8 here. Aha. Very nice. Now, can I use the watering can on any of these? Doesn't look like it. Just gonna click around for a little bit just to make sure. I feel like there's got to be some way that the watering can is involved in all of this, but I guess it's possible there isn't. Throne of the blueprints. I don't know. I don't think I need that right now, so I'll just get a hallway. Ooh, I think I will draft the laboratory, but I want to draft a pantry before I actually activate the experiment. I'm going to save my watering can charges just in case. I mean, this is also, I'm not sure if it's still water, but it is water. Tints blank roods. Oh, I wonder, what if it's supposed to be rooms? Can it be rooms with clay? Let's see if I can force clay to be M here. So clay is 3, 12, 1, 25. And M M is a whopping 13. So, oh, okay. If it's 3 times 12, right, then it would be 36. Divided by 1 would be 36, and then minus 25 would be 11, which would be... What would that be? 11 would be K. Oh, blank rooks. Interesting. Okay. Rooks. Huh. Well, that means that I need to draft some rook rooms, right? Still water. Could be from the watering can. So I have the nook, which has a rook in it. What other rooms do I know have rooks in them? I believe that the clock tower has a rook in it. And there's the rook, the big rook down in the basement area by the chessboard. Is there a chess piece in this room? I actually don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, there's not. So let's try to draft the good old clock tower. And hopefully we can use our watering can. I think the observatory has knights, but I probably want to go here just so I have some options. Let's try to redraw into a bigger room. Always fun. And I do still want the pantry. Okay, can we get this? Let's find out. The black box is true, and it contains the gems. The black box is false. The above statement is false. So this is one of the statements that can neither be totally true nor totally false. So that means that one of these is true and one of these is false. The blue box is empty if it is false. Okay. So from my perspective, right, if the top statement is true, that means that the bottom statement is false. If the top statement is false, that means the bottom statement is true. So this doesn't give us any useful hints whatsoever. The black box is true, and it contains the gems. The blue box is empty if it is false. So if the blue box is true... Oh, but the blue box can't be true, because these need to be, one of them needs to be true and one of them needs to be false, right? So this is the lying box. So the black box is true and it contains the gems. So that means the black box is true, but it doesn't contain the gems. The blue box is empty if it is false. So we know that the blue box is false. So it is empty, meaning that the gems are in the white box. Ideally, hopefully. Yes, very nice. Here's the pantry. I probably shouldn't have eaten that apple, huh? Oh well. Let's go ahead and try to set up an experiment while we have the steps. Oh man. Okay. Let me look at the setup we have going on real quick. I mean, in theory, I could try to gamble that we get a secret garden somewhere down here. That might be good. So I think that's our only chance to fully stocking the pantry. So each time you eat an apple, stock your pantry with fruit. I shouldn't have eaten that apple. Oh well. Let's continue going northwards towards a new area. Observatory. Sure. Oh my. The abrupt stop in the music. So ideally, I want a clock tower or an attic. This could have the secret garden key in it. You know what? Let's just take this here, just out of curiosity. That's like the car keys and the prism key, I think. Oh no, that's the lucky rabbit's foot and a prism key. Pretty sure I won't risk losing the watering can. Rotundra is amazing here. Okay, I kind of want to avoid drafting along the side just in case we do end up getting the secret garden key. Great Hall, huh? I mean, it is completely unlocked, so it's not the worst thing in the world. I do need to start redrawing into some of the rooms I need, though. Let's go this way first. There's the vault. Let's just go for this for now. Here's something beeping at me. Aha. I wonder if I'm supposed to draft this on rank 7. Ooh, nice. Secret garden key. That's actually huge. Let's hope that we can use it by the Rotundra. Please be locked. Yes. Huge. Our favorite friend, the floating plane of grass. All right. Clock Tower, we need you here. Guess the next best thing would be the study. Attic. That doesn't help us too much. Sure. This gives us a couple more rerolls we can use to our advantage. Ooh. Might be worth doing this as well. Where is that? I think that's like a nearby room. Is that just the Great Hall? Let's double check. So it's 6th rank, one to the left. It's the Rotundra. Have I dug in the Rotundra before? I wonder what this looks like. Money. Interesting digging pattern. Let's go ahead and activate the Rotundra. The floor itself doesn't change. That'd be interesting. Come on, Clock Tower. Treasure trove. Don't think that's particularly useful. Oh, I just realized that by doing this, I prevent myself from getting the, I can't draft the clock tower anymore because I don't have gems. Let's go ahead and use the die here. Oh, come on. I have nobody to blame but myself. Quite unfortunate. This is the only thing I can do, so I'll take it. First things first, let's go to the conference room, which is up here, and eat a bunch of apples and try to stock the pantry. And then we can go down and try to water the rook in the reading nook, maybe? It's kind of strange. I mean, it makes more sense for it to be the clock tower rook, just because it's in a more accessible area. I think the rook in the nook is kind of like further up and harder to reach. Okay, how many apples do we have? Quite a few. 4 apples. Will be enough? I'm not sure. Let's find out. That's a lot of bananas. Okay, so it's 4 oranges, 4 apples. I guess it was 5 apples because I ate one earlier. So if I eat an apple now, what happens? Okay, it says experiment successful, but nothing changed. Oh, no, bananas appeared over here. The appearing bananas! And apples. Oh, boy. Oh my gosh, wait. This might be an infinite step combo. Oh my gosh. Not infinite, but pretty close. Wow. The day of fruit for Simon. I really did think that if I got 5 apples, 5 oranges, and 5 bananas, the cabinet would open up and allow me to get the cabinet lever for the breaker box. But maybe I just need more triggers. Well, I'm definitely going to take all of this. Simon is going to have a rough time later today. But honestly, with how Simon acts, I think he needs all the nutrients he can get. That's, a decent number of steps, for sure. And this is without the silver spoon, too. Oh. To the nook we go. And that's interesting. The fruit still spawned in the pantry, even though I guess it's technically wasn't a spread. So that's why it didn't spread to the office. Very strange. Is there a chess piece in here? No. Where is the nook? I don't have a coat check, do I? I do not. Would have been nice to be able to coat check the watering can, but it is what it is. Can I access the rook in this room? It almost makes me wonder if I messed up the first letter. What if it could be books? Let me double check. Right. So that would be male. No, sorry, not male. Hand. So that'd be 8, 1, 14, 4. Hmm. So 88 divided by 4, right, would be 22? 21? Minus 4 would be 17. And that's... no. No, it would be 22. So that's how I got R. Is there a way to get 2? I don't think there is a way to get to, so probably is rooks. Let's go down and see if I can mess with the rook in the chess room. Wrong way. And I guess I could technically get there from there, but, you know. Actually, could I? No, I couldn't. Never mind. Back here once again. I think I have everything that I need. Let's double check that. So, queen, king, knight. Oh, do I have a bishop? Ooh, I don't think I have a bishop. Ooh, unfortunate. I should have taken the... I had the chapel option, but alas. Unless Lost and Found has a bishop. I'm pretty sure it has a pawn, though. Yeah. And I can't use it on this rook, right? I can't pour water on this rook. Oh, and also this is still water. Ooh, I didn't even think about that earlier. Ah. So I wonder if I need to look at the reflection of the rook in the water or something. Let me double check and just make sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't do that. But we know what we want to do for next time. Specifically, set up the chess pieces so that I can mess with the rook once again. And draft the clock tower. Do I want to draft an outer room? Might as well. I can draft the chapel, not the chapel, but the shrine, and get Blessing of the Monk. Maybe that'll help me. I could end the day in the study so that I just have that available for me to reroll from the get-go. That might not be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Blessing of the Monk. To the study we go. Let me double check that it isn't books first, because I'd be pretty silly feeling if, can I use the water here? No. That would be pretty cool, though. Interesting. Why does it show by 0% here? That's unfortunate. It is what it is, though. To the study for real this time. It'll be slightly annoying to get there, but it is what it is. Wait, where is the study? Right here. Gotcha. All right, and we will call it a day. Wait, if I end my day here, that means I won't be able to draft the study for its chest piece. So, do I want to end the day here then? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I do. I'll end my day in the lab. The archaeological castle. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Day 172. Let's just get straight into it. I think I will make green rooms more common once again, simply because we need to get the watering can. At least I believe we do. But strongly keeping an eye out for both the study, basically all the rooms we need to complete the chessboard, and then the clock tower as well. The chronograph would be actually pretty good for that, because we'd be able to make tomorrow rooms more common. Let's do that there. Try to get a dead end over here. Pantry, sure. Not exactly a dead end, but we'll take it. Gonna wait to eat that apple for a second. I think I should just go and draft the right side of the building now. Nice. I'm fine with the rarity of all of those. Ooh. Exciting. We can actually just craft the jackhammer here. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Especially since we have green rooms being more common. And I could go down and try to draft the root cellar as well. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, the secret garden key. That's a good find. More gems. Wow. Just nothing. Not even the nothing text appeared. That's how empty it was. All right. With my newly found 11 gems, the study is looking even better. Let's go ahead and redraw. Oh my gosh. Solarium is fun. Oh, I guess I never tried it on, tried the core theorem on Swan Song Herbert S. Sinclair yet. I'll do that later today, if I remember to. third of 20 run to the nearest one's place would be 6 or 7. So this is 14 flipped to 41 plus 14 would be 55. Flipped would still be 55. Plus 14 would be 69, flipped to 96. Plus 14 would be 96. I think that would be 110. And then flipped would be 11. Is that what it's going for? Yes. Very nice. And a key card. Granted, if I have the chance to draft security, I will still probably draft it. All right. 127 stars. This will be good. Ooh, dice galore. Cloister of Rhine is very good. Come on, study! Or a green room. Here's the Nook again. I think I'll pass on that for now. I don't think I have a way to open this yet. No, I don't. And I don't particularly want to use my keys. Actually, I might as well use my keys here. I just got a bunch of them. Oh man, I really want the study now. Alas, no study for me. All right. Not great options. Guess I'll go for the rumpus room. Time to dig some more gems. Blank rooks. Oh, there's a bishop in the rumpus room. Did I have that drafted last time? I can't even remember. I don't think I drafted the rumpus room, but it's good to know I don't need to worry about a bishop this run. So, I still need a queen, I still need a king. But I'm sure I have a pawn somewhere. Maybe there's a pawn in the dining room. There's a pawn in the den. There's a bishop in the rumpus room. So I just need a knight. And there's a knight in the observatory. So I need a rook, king, and queen. Hopefully I get the clock tower, which has a rook in it. Showroom. Sure. Chronograph. Yes, please. I think I'm actually just going to buy this place out. Why not? Well, I was going to take a closer look at the silver spoon, but it appears I'm not able to. I've lost it in my bag. There's the clock tower. It does cut off this side of the map. I think it's worth it, though. Oh, that's tough. Surely I'll find it again now that Tremar rooms are more common. My thought is I want to draft downwards here to get the Her Ladyship's Chamber rune. Because I'm worried I'm not going to get to study. I did not realize how good the jackhammer plus the root cellar was. Take the drafting studio for basically a reroll. But I really need Her Ladyship's Chamber. Oh, and I also need the greenhouse. I think I need to take the greenhouse here and hope I get the watering can. Yes. Okay, I'll just be really needing this study. There's the clock tower. Very nice. Let's see if I can water the rook up here. Stillwater Tents blank rook. Rooks plural, I should say. Okay. Does not seem like I can interact with this rook at all. Here's security. Laundry room. I'll go for the laundry room. If I don't have much gold though, so the whole redraw thing might not work entirely well. How am I doing stepwise? 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 steps to get back to the dining room. I'm going to do a little bit more exploring and then grab a bite to eat. I don't mind Rotunda here. I think I will go ahead and try rerolling though. The Office. Sure. The Office has a king in it, which would be necessary. More dice. So now I just need a queen. Here we go. The study. What's beeping at me? Where are you? There you are. Back to the dining room we go. Guess we might as well explore down here real quick. Don't really know what I'm looking for. I guess I'll take that. Sure. This is rank 7. 20 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's worth going in here. It really does make me wonder if the levers are somehow ordered. If I'm supposed to pull them in a certain order. Because how many levers are there, right? That I know of. I think I have all of them. So there is the lever in the greenhouse. 2 levers in the secret garden for 3. There's a lever in the weight room for 4. There is a lever in the great hall for 5. There is a lever in the machinarium for 6. There is a lever in the throne of the blueprints for 7. And then there's the 8th lever down in the sanctum. I bet you are supposed to pull these in a certain order. So I'm trying to set up a run to do that at some point, but I don't think that run is this time. Is this the right way? It's a way. I think at least. Very nice. Plus 60 steps. You love to see it. And we can get a bunch more by eating all these fruits. Wonderful. Let's go down and try to open up the rook room. Or not necessarily the room, but open up the door revealing the rook. All right. Let's see here. Can I do this from memory? I think the bishop was there. All right. And I do have the watering can. It should be full of water. First, let's see if I can see a reflection in the rook. No, I cannot. Can I use my watering can on the rook? Let's go ahead and choose it. Resilience of the rook. You've accepted resilience of the rook. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. Still water. Still water taints blank rooks. Out of curiosity. Let's see if this allows me to do anything. Probably not, but worth a shot. Oh, wow. That's interesting. It does not appear that I can pour water on any of these. Oh! Huh. I wonder if I should have picked up the rook and tried to, like, place it off the table or something to try to get it into the water? That's something I didn't think of. Hello! You were cheating on your Duolingo? Oh my goodness. That bird's gonna be out to get you. You better watch out. Hello! I'm currently puzzling myself over this core still. I had the epiphany that it might be rooks instead of roods, which does help a little bit. So still water tints blank rooks. But so far, I've yet to be able to tint any of the rooks with water. And thus that is where I'm at. I just switched over to the resilience of the rook. But so far, not much progress. I'm trying to remember where all I've seen rooks, because I know I've seen rooks in the Nook, and I know that there's a rook in the clock tower. But I think those are the only rooks I know of. I wonder if there are any rooks in, like, any of the book illustrations. I know that there's rooks shown in a blueprint, or sorry, in a new clue. So I'm wondering if I should maybe, like, go over and pour water on a new clue, maybe? That's a possibility. I wonder if there's one in this new blueprints book. Oops, forgot to grab the microchips. So the next day I'll probably want to draft the tomb so I can access the earlier rendition of a new clue. Wonder if I've missed anything up here regarding rooks. Probably not, but better to check. Not that I can see. Back we go. Let's see if there are any rooks in this book. Doesn't look like it. We still have a little bit to draft, so we might be able to get a library. Although, that would only allow us to set up for seeing a new clue next time, but might as well do it either way. This tunnel in particular is such a long walk. Snacking already. That Duolingo must have made you hungry. Let's look up here first. Ooh, that sounds good. Freezer. That also sounds good. Oh my gosh. Get him! Woohoo! Wonderful work. Alright, let's check this doorway for the library. Ooh, a little bit rough. Well, might as well pick the veranda, see what's happening in here. Guess I should have waited on the freezers, huh? If you ever want to cheat on Duolingo, you do the lessons in your native language. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I used Duolingo. Is that like to keep a streak going? I see. Is there anywhere else to open up? Actually, I might be able to... Where does this lever trigger? Aha! It is the left side. Oh, but I have no other levers to get in there. Do I? Oh, I have the secret garden. Actually get one more room in. If I go the right way, that is. Which is up from this room. I also had to get 90% in 5 lessons, and my brain was not functioning in Spanish or chess today. I see, I see. That is very understandable. And there are so many languages that I want to learn. I need to start using Duolingo more, but I don't know. It always seems so stilted to use it. I don't know why. It's like... Maybe it's because I always, like, get to the beginning part of, like, learning the actual language, and then it just teaches me stuff that I feel like I'll use so infrequently. But it's probably something where if you do it enough and get far enough along in it, it starts actually getting useful. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to pick up the crown so I get 1 free reroll. Okay, let's try to get the library. Code check could also be good. I can always rewind to it though. What happens if I rewind to that? Huh, it's still here. That's funny. Alas, not a single library available. Code check it is. Goodbye, Jackhammer. I am blessing the monk, so I might as well end the day in the study. And we can call it a day. The Archaeological Castle of Tomorrow. So the silver spoon and a wind-up key. Oh no. How did I keep that? Anyways. I know. Oh my goodness. It's actually a little bit crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and choose a new clue. And then hopefully we get a nook and then another library. I really wonder if there's like how much more of this game there is. I don't want to know the answer to that, but if it turns out that I'm halfway through, I'm in for quite a ride. Okay. Hmm. I'll leave some bananas just in case. Alright, I could go down and open up the tomb with the dice. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah. I want the tomb, so I don't know why I ended the study. Oh well, it is what it is. Ah! The bridge has attacked Simon! The tomb. But I think I'll wait to go down there until I have a watering can, just in case. Here's the nook. Come on, library. All right. So if I remember correctly, yeah, there is this big old rook here. Are there any other rooks in the book? There's a king. Nooks, cooks, books. I think I'm going to try to come back when I have a watering can and see if I can interact with the book in any special way using the watering can. Maybe I should try to draft all the lever rooms this run. That might be interesting. That means I'll need to wait to get the mechanarium until quite later. Clock tower. Clock tower or trophy room? I'll go for the clock tower here. Oh, secret passage is really good here because I can guarantee I get the greenhouse. Or not guarantee, but make it far more likely that I do. Let's hope there's a watering can in here. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and go back. Try to use this watering can on the new clue. Maybe we'll be able to, maybe we won't be able to. Doesn't look like I can do anything with the watering can in this book here. Let's go down to the tomb and see if I can find anything. Time to do this puzzle again. Very nice. Swap the king with the rook. Why is there an X here? Still don't know about denoted in reverse, if that's simply a red herring or if that's something I actually need to deal with. so here's this rook. But it seems I still can't, like, fully interact with any of this, like, using the watering can. One thing that might be worth trying is raising the water level in the reservoir, maybe, and seeing if that, like, affects the tomb at all. I don't think it would. But at this point, I suppose it's worth a shot. Still water tints blank rooks. That does bring me to another thing I want to test. Which is, can I drop this rook into the water purposefully? I'm guessing probably not, but it's worth a try. Let's see. If I take this rook... No. I cannot drop it off the table. Get in the still water, rook! All right. Riveting indeed. Oh. You know, you gotta try everything, though. You gotta try everything. I'd be kicking myself if that was the solution and I thought of it and didn't actually try it. Let's try to increase the reservoir levels. Hopefully that'll do something to the tomb. I kind of doubt it, but I've never been into the bottom of the tomb when the reservoir levels were full, so I suppose it's worth a shot. What did it use water on? No, I still have 3 drops of water. Never mind. Okay. Boiler room. This almost makes me wonder if the core theorem could be applied to the boiler room puzzle in any way. That might be something I try to do in my own time. I don't really want to try to do that on stream. But like, this panel up here would be 2, 3, 16. This one would be 5, 10, 5, 1, 0. This one would be 13. I don't know, it doesn't necessarily work unless I were to like add all the numbers designated by the black spots up. In that case, this would be like, up there would be 6 plus 7, here would be 2 plus 3 plus 16. I don't know. I might try that on my own time at some point, and then if I find anything out through it, come back to the stream. Oh, I forgot that's locked, so I can't go there. Hello! How's it going, Tony Emerson? Let's go ahead and... what do I want here? I guess security is never too bad. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Do I have... I don't have the breaker box yet. Yeah, I don't know either. If you would like to elaborate on what this act was, Tony, that would be amazing. Please inform us. I'm missing a keycard. Well, in that case, might as well just up the security levels. Now the question is, where is this keycard? Oh boy. might be in the Throne of the Blueprints. Let's go check that real quick. Could be in here. No, it's not. Interesting. Where is this key card? Wow. I probably do keep passing it. Oh, it's in the conference room? Oh no. I'm so used to no items spawning in a lot of these blue rooms that I guess I just overlook some items sometimes. There it is. You're right. I probably stared right at it as I was going to the throne room. Could be up for having a laundry room at the ready. I really do. I struggle enough with just with keeping my tasks in order in my head about what I'm trying to accomplish in the current day that sometimes I forget to look around. Like this. That's life indeed. Veranda seems pretty nice so that I can pass up more items without noticing them. I'm actually going to use the silver key here because I want to find the pool room. Aha. I'll go for the walk-in closet here. Even more luck. Sure. Let's see if we have any more mail from the staff. Okay. We've seen this one. Randolph Can you see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if he knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that were produced for the estate. Okay, so we have all the upgrade discs. Very good to know. Surprisingly, according to the network cards, Simon has actually found and used all 16 upgrade discs, which is crazy because I'm not sure I knew where half of them were kept. Simon, last weekend, I started making a list of upgrade discs I knew of. It's only half of them, but hopefully it will be of some help. Her ladyship's chambers, mechanarium, freezer, morning room, tomb, great hall, vault, garage. Kimberly. There was an upgrade disc in the vault? Maybe it was on that table like when I first went into the vault. I can't remember. Oh, and I think there's one in the archives, but it's locked in a filing cabinet and might know where that key is. There's actually 2 filing cabinet keys I hid for the Baron, but I think the one you're talking about is buried by the grill in the patio. I'd have to double check the aquarium to be certain, and Babbage. If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Wow, they just give that to you. That's crazy. Who posted that? I'm almost positive that Sinclair, while tolerant of moderate hits, explicitly told us to not provide full solutions to any of his puzzles. I can check the network activity logs to see who's posting announcements, but personally, I think that's a bit of a stretch calling that a full solution, even if perhaps it crosses the line. Even if it's not a full solution, in the sense that there's more to decipher, it still completely trivializes the art hanging on the walls. Is there any way we can detect that post before Simon sees it? I guess not. They're bickering in chat. So this is interesting. If it's not a full solution in the sense that there's more to decipher, it still completely trivializes the art hanging on the walls, which makes me wonder. If there's more than this than originally meets the eye, because it talked about rearranging the letters in the lines that were found in the unedited version of A New Clue, and then it says lines as in columns or lines as in spines. So it makes me wonder if I need to do some rearranging of these letters somehow. And honestly, these are all 5 letters each, so I could try to do the core theorem on these as well. That would be interesting. But if I do that, I'm going to do that on my own time and not on stream. Because I have a feeling that it just won't lead to anything. Unfortunately, I can't delete announcements remotely. We'll just have to hope Simon already solved it when that was posted. I'm not even sure what the offending message means, but it does remind me of the letters I saw written on the back of the bookcase in the secret passage, Kimberly. Maybe it tells you where to find the key to the box above the fireplace. Oh my gosh, you might be right. I agree, but I believe that one is part of a 6x3 grid, not a 9x5, so I've concluded that it does not have a connection to the estate floor plan. I've noticed a few others of that the Baron placed around the estate. I remember when Mr. Nogla first discovered the letters on the statue in the cloister? Huh? He thought they were graffiti and attempted to scrub them off. I had to gently inform him that the letters, or randomly missing letters, found under the Baron's watch should not be considered out of place. Interesting. I didn't realize that the cloister statue had letters on it, so I need to check that, even though I've already solved that. Turn to the network menu. That's fine. Well, I'll need to check that later today, I suppose, since I do have a cloister. Granted, it is an upgraded cloister, so I'm not sure if that will change anything. I could try to redraw for the pump room. I think I'm going to do that. Nope. Unfortunate. Those are all fine. How did I miss this? Wow, that's crazy. Whoop, there they are. Speaking of me missing useful things. I appreciate it. Okay, looks like I'll need to choose the archives here. Come on, pump room. Ah, would you look at that? My gambling has paid off. Let's go ahead and drain the fountain into the reservoir. Did somebody say gamble? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. Gambling as in choosing the archive floor plan, hoping for the pump room and getting it. Let's do this properly this time. I know. I have a feeling that Tony might just hop from stream to stream saying that. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If you're still here, Tony, we'd love to hear from you. Maybe one of these days he will return. Okay, now the fountain is completely drained. The reservoir is completely filled. Oh, that's a good theory. Those are some mighty delicious apples to be giving 16 steps. Gotta pet the dogs. I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. Let's just go back down and do a little bit of exploration. See if the tomb has changed at all. That is exactly how I'm feeling. I have, I don't think I have during stream. I think I did it briefly during, like, the demo. But I have, like, seen a lot of, like, what is there when it thaws because I just grab a burning lens and thaw it by hand. Although maybe it would be worth doing that still. Okay, there's a knight in this room. That's good to remember. I see. Don't mind if I do. Back to the lab again. Sure. I don't think I'll be doing much of that, given that I have filled the entire house, but you know. More money for me. Now I have an even 401 gold. Don't know why I came this way. Oh well. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, there's still no water down there at all, which is good to take note of. I mean, has anybody tested if they can burst open the piggy bank with by putting coins into it, not by breaking it? I could be the first. Let's see if the tomb is flooded at all. Probably not, but worth a shot. Okay. Nope, the tomb does not seem to be flooded. What could this mean? Still water tints blank rooks. Let's check the still water down here and see if there's anything worthwhile. I'm not seeing anything. Time to go up these stairs, or down these stairs, I mean. Whenever you're ready for the next Ari riddle, let me know. Alright. Let me quickly mess around with the main painting puzzle, if we count small gates, 8 gates, crack 8 safes. I'm going to go back to the tomb and reread that line in the book to make sure I have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. Lines as in ranks or lines as in spines, which implies maybe changing around the letters in the lines of the ranks works. I wonder what happens if I try using the core theorem on this. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm not sure if it'll be real quick, but I'm at least going to try. So if we would be 9, 6, 23, 5. So 9 times 6 would be 54. Divided by 2 would be 27, but you can't subtract 35 from that. Nine minus 6 would be 3. That doesn't seem to work either. What if we try count? That would be 3, 15, 21, 14, 20. I think that's like too big of a number to reasonably do. So 31 times 5 would be 155. Hmm. 315 times 2 would be 630. No, so it probably isn't about using the yes, math ASMR stream. Exactly what everybody tuned in for. But yeah, it doesn't look like that's the right way to approach this. So changing the letters in the lines that he found. I don't know. I feel like it'll just take like. This is the weird thing about streaming this game is that I always feel like when it comes to stuff like this, I want to get the solution on stream, but it's too much to think about like during the stream, and it's just me doing nothing for a long time. So I think I won't do this tonight. Or if I do it tonight, I'll do it after I end stream. Oh, I see. Still water. I'm trying to think about anywhere else in the state where there is still water. Apparently he knows more about history than you or I do. Because I didn't recognize that act off the top of my head. I probably should, but as it stands, nope. I see. Doesn't make me wonder where this water is draining from. As much as it would be good, I've never like read a piece of history and just felt like, I need to learn every detail of this event. I definitely respect those who are able to do that, but for me, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've never had like super enjoyable history classes. Hmm. I think I tried using the watering can on the castle clue, but that might be interesting because a rook is like a castle. So maybe I'm supposed to go try the watering can on the like big old castle clue by the rook or by the chessboard. It opens your eyes to current events. That's what I enjoy about history. Well, maybe not enjoy. Interesting. As they say, those who do not learn history are doomed to repeat it. I'm going to keep my thumbs quiet. What does that mean? I see. Hmm. Also, they couldn't give the child anything better than tents. They don't know if he's going to be out there for days, weeks, or months, and it's a mountain. Do they think it's not going to drop to freezing temperatures? Child abuse? He can warm himself up by these lovely gas columns. He's fine. You know, once he unlocks the orchard. Oh boy. Well, I'm not saying any still water out here, or rooks out here, so I'm not sure how the orchard could be a part of it. Hmm. Oh man. I don't think this place would have anything to do with rooks. I don't see it. I think what I might do is do one more day before calling it a night, where I try to get all the antechamber levers and flip them in various orders. If I wanted to do that, what would be the best room to call it a day in? I don't have the secret garden. That would probably be the best room to do it in. If that's the case, maybe going for the spare veranda? Because I do have the Royal Scepter set to green, so I would like to end my day in a green room. Spare veranda it is. Let's call it a day. My favorite room. With my favorite view. The Garden Castle. Day 174. So I think the biggest challenge will be getting secret garden key and enough like mechanical rooms to activate the mechanarium lever. That shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think. The only issue is I don't know which lever to pull first. Beautiful. Also, I didn't keep my staff, which is great. I love that. I don't know why the game is quite buggy in this particular regard. It's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. I do have some rerolls. What would I want to reroll for? Maybe... I think I actually just will do the laboratory simply because it's a mechanical room. Let's do whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain +1 star. The foyer would have been really good, but alas, I do not have the gems for it. Do I take the attic here? I think so. Has a good chance of having the secret garden key. Ooh, if I could get the coat check. What is it? Coat closet? That would be amazing. No secret garden key for me this time. Gotta pet the dogs. Ooh, the study. I do like that. Sure. Aha. Don't mind if I do. So now I have 2 mechanical rooms. Trophy room. Yes, please. I need all the gems I can get. I do need the weight room. Might as well get that now. That way I can be mindful and get some more steps later. I just hate that there's no clue as to what order to pull the rest of these levers in. One, 4, 8, 6, 9. Ooh, nursery could be good. Let's go ahead and go up to the den. I'd love to get security. Breaker box is also nice. So I'm assuming that the 8th lever I need to pull would be the antechamber lever. No, not the antechamber lever. The... what is that room called? The sanctum lever. What have I missed here? 2 gems, 1 key, and 1 trunk, huh? That's a lot to miss. Oh, let's just continue on for now. Ooh, the locksmith. This could give me the secret garden key. I think it's worth it. Come on, secret garden key. Hooray! All that metal indeed. I really do need to bring the electromagnet in there to see if it works. That'd be quite funny if it did. I'd be kind of surprised if it would work, but I guess it would make sense if it worked. Okay, actually, let's go ahead and use the secret garden key here, just so I have access to it. How many mechanical rooms do I have right now? I have security, utility closet, a workshop, a laboratory. So I just have 4, so I need to grab some electric eel aquariums. Let me take a look at these levers real quick, see if I can find any numberings on them. I'm assuming that I can't, because I haven't noticed any before. Nope, doesn't look like it. I'll flip it around later. Oh, I also need the greenhouse. Maybe resilience of the rook will come in clutch here for me. It did not, but we can gamba. It's gamba time. Wager 100. Oh my goodness. 300 gold? Don't mind if I do. I'll go ahead and choose corridor here just so that I don't need to worry about accidentally missing out on being able to enter the antechamber later on. I think rotunda counts as a mechanical room, so I'll go ahead and take that. I'm running a little bit low on steps. I should probably go back to the dining room pretty soon. Let's redraw. I actually don't mind the parlor. I think this could be pretty good. Especially since it allows me to get a couple extra gems. Let's find out what the boxes say. The empty boxes are both true. The empty boxes are both false. This is not an empty box. So, if we take this statement to be true, the empty boxes are both true. This is automatically false. This is not an empty box. Would be false as well. But that would contradict with this because it says both. So this needs to be false. So if we take this as correct, the empty boxes are both false. And this is false. And this is false. But if this is false, that means it would contain the gem, which contradicts this. Oh, yes, you're right. Good call, good call. Where is that? If I can remember where the memo is, that I suppose I can cheat. By the chairs. Aha, you're right. The gems are in the white box. Interesting. Hooray for cheating indeed. Gems acquired. I forgot to use the lockpick. Whoops. Ooh, electric eel aquarium. Don't mind if I do. So I still need the mechanarium. I need to throw in the blueprints. What else do I need? I need the greenhouse. I don't mind doing this here for options and then coming back later. Let's do that. Actually, I might just go all the way back down to the courtyard and then try to draft up this side. It'll take a couple steps, but I think it'll be worth it because I can also eat along the way. No silver spoon this time, though. Ooh, a package. I'll take that. I guess I also need the broken lever, huh? Very nice. The jackhammer is so good! Let's go ahead and redraw this. Ideally, we could redraw into the mechanarium here. That'd be really nice. Aha! Wonderful. Ooh, I hope I actually have access to the antechamber lever. I might not. I just figured that I had enough rooms that I should, but... guess there's only one... okay, I do. Good, good, good. And no numbers on it. Let's go this way. Actually, let's look at the telescope first. and not choose the spiral of stars. Oh, here's the greenhouse. Huge. Let's hope that the broken lever's in here. Nope, it is not. Unless it's buried in the ground. Nope. Let's do this into a green room. Oh, wait, I also need the Great Hall. Ooh. Actually, I can't even draft the Great Hall now, can I? I should have chosen an orange room here. I figured that I wanted to draft a green room so I had a better chance of finding the broken lever, but I might have messed up a little bit. Yeah, because the only place I could draft it would be right here, but I don't have an entrance there. Oh well. Well, if that's the case, I might as well make my way to the coat check and start winding down the day. It is unfortunate, but some days are just like that. Ding dong. And as far as your hint goes, I think what I'm going to do is sleep on it, now thinking about the word rooks instead of the word Roods. And hopefully, I'll brainstorm up a plan for next time. And if not, then I would very appreciate the hint. But with that being said, I'm going to make my way to the greenhouse and wind down the stream. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. For any of you who have stuck around, thank you, Ari, for being here. I appreciate it. And join us if you're watching the VODs, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, starting between 9 and 11 CST. I think I'm gonna set my Deadlock schedule more on stone. So I think usually I'll play Deadlock on Mondays and then play Blueprints or other games on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'm not sure if that'll be the case, but I'm going to try that for a couple weeks and see if it works. True. Sponsorship? And with that being said, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.